All right, I didn't have time to get this done yesterday, but here is the Suspenz heavy duty cart. Here's the Wilderness heavy duty cart. Wilderness heavy duty cart's upside down, of course. But if you look, the Suspenz is a little bit taller, but the tires are also a little bit taller. So that's going to be, if there's going to be one thing that keeps this from working, it's going to be those tires right there. But I got this set up as close to this as I can. So we're going to put it on the Titan and the Autopilot. And if it works on the Autopilot, it's going to work on pretty much any of the Sportsman's line. It'll work on the 106. It'll work on, if it works on the 120, it'll work on the 136, the 106, and the 120. I've heard that it works on the Topwater 120 as well. There's an inch difference in the hole width on the Topwater PDLs and the Autopilots and the MKs. So anyways, we're gonna pull the Autopilot out, put it in the truck, strap it to it. The Suspenz comes with straps. They're in that box back there, but I'm just going to use the straps I use to tie the kayak down, just to accelerate the process here. So hold on, I'm gonna move some stuff around here. All right, I got it around there, and the wheel's clear. So that's about where you're going to want to put it on this 120. In this one, if you when you're hauling it, you put the battery back here. It lightens it. I pulled it out of Willow yesterday. There was absolutely no weight on the nose. I was actually having to hold it down because it tried to do an end over end on me. But this might work. We're about to find out. It's supposed to be just, I mean, it's supposed to be the competitor to this one, but we're about to find out. I'm gonna drop this out of the truck, roll it around, see if I like it. I'm not really crazy about the strap situation here, but it might work. We'll find out. Hold on. All right. You don't have much room there, but it clears. You don't ever want to. You want to watch that. You don't want to let that rub, because you'll. And I don't think it's going to, because I think that's as close as it can get. But that's pretty close. So, and it's pretty light. Motor's in it. The only thing I would do differently is I would put the battery back by the rudder coming up out of the water, so that would even make it lighter. But I mean, I could put it on the scale if you want. This is the Autopilot 120. Let's put it on the scale. Why not? Whoa, Nelly. 31 pounds. And it's actually going to be lighter than that because, like I said, I put the battery in the back of it, but also the tails, I'm facing downhill. So, kind of a nightmare. There you go, up through the gravel. And now let's get the, like as if you're pulling it up the ramp. £30. Like I said, I put the battery right there. So, well, that's all right. It's a lot. The wheels got bearings in them, so, and these do not. And see, this is just, it's like Fred Flintstone bearings there. These are pretty smooth, but If you do sand, that's gonna be a problem. But I've seen videos of people just rolling it over rocks and trees and stuff. But they both have their pluses and minuses. So now, here's the big test. We're gonna put that one on it. I got her on the Titan 12 on the same setting that I had it on the Autopilot. So, the Titan is so freaking gigantic, you need to use both straps. But I'm gonna tell you what the make or break, what's gonna let us know if this is gonna work is that thing right there. You always, when you use a cart, you always have to be aware of that, because it will hit the ground if you're not careful. So let's kick the stand up. Let's roll it out and see if it's gonna work. But it helps a lot. Even on the landing gear, I crank it to the side, so you're gaining. It might not seem like it, but that's how much you're gaining. So again, it's gonna, you know, the leading point's gonna hit the ground, and you know, it gives you like 4 inches more clearance, which equates to, I don't know how much length, but a ways. So here we go. I'm gonna pull it out of, drop it out of the truck and see how this works. Way the nose. We all remember that, well, I remember that the day I got this on the gear with it right there, it was 58 pounds. So, and now it's gained weight because it's got a bunch of crap in the nose. And it was just, it's really nice when you get it on the water. I am gonna say that. So, the other thing I'm gonna have to worry about is if I do decide to go with this, where am I gonna put it? So we'll figure that out here in a minute. Okay, we might have a winner. Okay. Didn't even come close to hitting the rudder. And okay, remember 58 pounds, right? On the gear. That's 19 pounds for a native Titan 12 sound to you. Holy crap. Yeah, we're gonna find a way to do this. That's a lot better. There it is. That's amazing. 20 point, it's bouncing from 19.8 to 20.2. Wow. Okay, let's take it for a little ride like I did the Autopilot. I got this thing on here because it was just such a bear. But I mean, holy crap. Wow. See, don't get tunnel vision when you're looking. If you got a favorite cart, don't get tunnel vision. Because I've had that wilderness cart for years and I've had a lot of kayaks on it. And this is a native Titan 12. All right. I'm amazed. And it takes quite a bit to amaze me. That's pretty freaking awesome. I'm shoving it up the driveway backwards just by holding onto it like that. Okay, I don't know if you can see that, how much that hill is right there, but I would have never even dreamt of doing this before. Just one hand. Wow. Okay, wow. All right, we're gonna put it in the truck. We're gonna take the landing gear off. We're gonna slide this forward. See if I can make a spot for that, because that's the way to go right there. I will have to put the landing gear back on it should I take a passenger. Because if I take a passenger, this is gonna come out. That Old Town chair that's right over there, right next to that bucket, is gonna go right here. Like if my grandson ever wants to go fishing. But yeah, this landing gear's coming out right now. Alright, so I took the gear off. I slid my rod holder forward. I could even flip this around if I wanted to. This could flip forward, and that sits right in there. I mean, you could strap it down if you want. Oh, I'd have to strap it down when I go on the road. But just like getting in the water, you just set it right there. So yeah, we'll figure something out. Some bungee-ish thing. Probably from here through there. I have eyes that thread right into here. Loops. I'll thread right into there and then run a bungee through there. And I ain't gonna go nowhere. So now then, the one that I really want to use it on is right here. I don't run a crate in this one. Well, I do run a crate in this one. I don't run a crate in that one because I have that rod holder. It's gonna go right here. Hopefully, this is gonna have to come up. I don't know if it's gonna sit there, but we'll find out here in a minute. All right, that's right there. Tires set right on the rails. I pulled the tank wheel bungee up over. Not this doesn't fold down, but I don't care. I think this is I can't believe I'm saying this, but I think this is a better cart for these two. That wilderness cart will not work on the Titan. I tried it and it almost ended horribly. But this will work on the Autopilot 120, the Autopilot 136, 106 Minn Kota, and if I hadn't sold the the Predator yesterday, I'd have put a Predator on it, so you would have known if it would have worked on a Predator or a Big Water 132. I'm pretty sure it will because it's the same settings as the wilderness cart. Wilderness cart, they both have their pluses and minuses. This, if you go on sand, you're going to sink. But these bearings, and where I'm going probably tomorrow, Echo, it's a rough launch, but it's hard. It's big rocks, so dragging that up over the rocks was really hard, and it tried to slide out from underneath it. So this, with these narrow tires, it's just gonna roll right over them. I mean, I just rolled it up off the curb and back up. I've rolled it up the hill in backwards with one hand. I mean, I'm not saying, hey, go buy a Suspenz cart. I'm saying they'll work. I have not used it in the real world yet. You know, I haven't, it haven't been at the launch at 4 o'clock in the morning when everything's going wrong and try to make it work. So that's when you're going to know if it's going to work like you want it to. Because at the launch, for me, the less frustration, the better. Because things just kind of have been known to spiral out of control for me. So, but that's just me. We've all had those days. I'm going to try it. And if I have a catastrophic failure, there's the box and it's going to go right back. So that's it. All-terrain airless cart, Suspenz. Okay, it comes with straps that I didn't use because I like my straps better. I don't know if theirs might have worked better. I might have should have tried them, but I didn't because I'm a rockhead. But that's all right. Biggest thing on the Titan is make sure you got that rudder cranked to the side, because it might slide a little bit if you don't have it. If you don't have the straps tightened up, it might slide, and that's the last thing you want to do. You don't want to hit the ground with that. So there you go. 9 subscribers away from a gigantic box, which is sitting right there, full of bait. 750 subscriber giveaway. There's a little dude floating around in a kayak right there. Mash that subscribe button. Hit the little dude in the kayak. Get us there. Get some stuff given away. All right. Thanks for watching. See you on the water.